right, early intro tonight. It is Jeff and the BayLink crew sitting around the house. I'm coming to you live from Safety Harbor Studios, where it's 81 degrees outside. A beautiful night, good times for sports. But let's jump right into it, shall we? Oh my God, I've got Daniel, I've got Don, I've got Kyle. Daniel's our football guy today. Ron may be coming on. Haven't heard, and Bob will be a little bit late. Don's our hockey guy, and we got a lot of hockey to talk about. And Kyle is our questions. Kyle, questions in the afternoon. We're going to try to make sure we get those to you, Kyle. All right. Don't forget, you can call us anytime. 407. I'm sorry, that's not 407. I don't live there anymore. Hey, yay. 727-474-8786. 727-474-8786. That's the number to call if you'd like to chat with the BayLink crew. But hey, as we always do, let's start off with a little bit of hockey. Anybody in for some hockey?
Sure.
All right. So right off the bat, we have the Lightning taking on the Hurricanes on Tuesday, and I'm so excited because they will be there, and we'll get a chance to see them before I leave. Thursday the 30th, Predators at the Lightning, first home game for the Lightning. How's that going to be fun, Kyle? You going to have a good time?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have a great time.
Yeah. And you're taking who?
I'm taking my daughter. That was her grandfather's gift to her for her 13th birthday.
Happy birthday to Ariana. What a sweetheart. And, of course, on Friday, another preseason game at home. Lightning take on the Hurricanes at home Friday, October 1st. Don, you looking forward to that game?
I am.
Yes. Who you taking?
I'm taking my sweet bride of 36 years.
Outstanding. It'll be a lot of fun. Daniel, you can't go. I got no other tickets. Sorry.
No worries. All
right. Then they finish up the preseason with a game against the Predators at Nashville. Back home, Panthers take on the Lightning. I think I actually finally get to see that one. No, that's in Orlando, isn't it, Kyle? October 5th one's in Orlando.
Yes. Yeah, that one's at Amway.
Amway, which I won't be seeing that one. And the Panthers take on the Lightning on the 7th, and I think that's also. Am I going to that one? Do I finally get one? No, I don't. I think I only get the 12th. What the heck?
You're only getting one?
Yeah, that's what happens. September,
right?
It is not fun to be doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I won't be there either. Yay.
Oh, boy.
So, I don't know.
Oh, listen to Kyle.
Who's got those? I think I put those tickets up for sale. Anybody want them? You guys want them?
I don't think anybody's taken them yet.
Okay. The Thursday the 7th. Don?
I will have to check with the boss, but I would love to.
All right. If you want them, like always, they're yours.
All righty.
Because hell, I can't seem to do the right thing here.
It's all good.
Yes. So we are sitting on that, coming up with the departure of Yanni Gourde, Barclay Goodrow, and Blake Coleman. The Lightning lost not only their entire third line, but also one of the biggest penalty kill specialists. Last year, Goodrow led all the Lightning forwards with the most time spent on the penalty kill with 226 per game. Coleman was very close at second with 213. So it looks like Anthony Cirelli and Alex Killorn will probably take over the responsibility of the penalty kill, and Pierre-Edouard Bellemare. I don't know, Bellemare. Anybody know?
Yeah, something like that.
Bellemare, I don't know. Who was third in penalty kill. Time on ice for the Colorado Avalanche is now going to receive a pretty big shorthanded workload. Both Ross Colton and Matthew Joseph will be utilized on penalty kill 2, according to Coach John Cooper. So that's one thing we didn't really talk about and we're in trouble for. We have a bad time with our penalty kill now. I thought it was, things didn't really change too much. We've got stuff in the background. Somebody's chicks are talking. Hold on.
All right. Here.
Yeah, it was you. Oh, look at Don. Don had the TV on. Don had the TV on.
I thought I was hearing
my
things.
wife and kids all
Don had the
blabbing.
TV.
I saw the same thing. I was like, what? Why do I hear something in the
Yeah, I was
background?
like, what? Who's these?
There.
I know I got 4 dudes on here, but I don't have any chicks on here.
So
All right. So, yeah, see? It's done. All right. Thanks. Who has the background? Nice job, Dad. Fix it. Wow, that wow, that was a good one. Wow.
Zoom tight.
Thank God I have a kill switch on my thing here. Oh, look at the man, the legend. It's Bob. Hey, Bob.
What's going on?
Hi. Did you miss us?
Not really.
How was the Dolphins game?
Oh, utterly disappointing as usual.
Really?
Typical Dolphin game. They suck.
You're not the Bucks.
Hey,
We
you
lost
almost had
the
it.
Rams today. I mean, come on, the Rams.
Rams, Super Bowl bound, baby.
Super Bowl bound, baby.
Yeah,
They're very super.
Yeah. Y'all keep thinking that. After missing 2 days of the training camp due to non-COVID related illness, both Pat Maroon and Zach Bogosian are expected to join the team on Saturday. But as Cooper joked, it's up to them when they'll be on the ice. Another Lightning's injured player, Cal Foote, has skated separately after the practice wearing non-contact jerseys. And now the newest one, Swedish goalie prospect Hugo something felt has been attached to Andrei Vasilevsky. Look, if he gets on the team, I'll memorize his name until then. During the camp, and has a chance to learn from his idol, Alan Felt. I don't know, had underwhelming prospect tournament, but will have a chance to bounce back during the camp and preseason games. They also have a new acquired backup goaltender. It's Don O'Connell.
oh, I would love that.
It's Brian Elliott. He's excited to play for the Lightning. He said several Lightning players reached out to him right after he signed a deal with the team during his first availability with the local media on Friday. He said they've been very helpful, very friendly, and very accommodating, which has been great. Followed up, John Cooper says that he's not going to give the same workload to Vasilevsky like he did last year. They does not want the team to burn him out, and they're concerned that he's a year older. It's a little bit different. So again, we'll kind of see how that plays out. But I think we'll see a lot of Vassy in the net. Call it a day. So
It sounds like they're going to do Elliott like they did Louis Domingue about 3 years ago.
Yep.
And have him play at least 20, maybe even 30 games tops.
I so miss Louis Domingue.
I do too.
Yep.
He was really good for us.
Yep.
So, big news out of the NHL is, well, a couple things. First of all, Dougie Hamilton, he signed with the Devils. Sounds like he's trying to bring some experience to that crew. The other one is that Jack Eichel is now on IR and has been stripped of his captaincy with the Sabres.
Yeah, can you believe that? And
So,
that's to say, we're pissed off at you because you keep talking smack about us, and you refuse to get healthy like you say you're supposed to. Think about that big C.
So they
That's
took
bad.
the C. They took the C from him, threw him on IR, and I just don't see him back. I think there'll be a mid-season trade with him. They're asking for the moon, but I just don't see him getting it. So,
Hey, Don, I got a question. Is
What's that?
$15 million extension a lot for a goalie?
it depends who it is.
Carl Peterson from the King, he signed an extension with the Kings, out west hockey.
Yeah, that's a little.
It's a 3-year, $15 million extension. I mean,
That's
he didn't really do that well last year.
That's a little steep for a guy that's never been in the talk for the Vezina, which is the best goaltender.
Right.
So, yeah, I think that's a little much. I think out west, the Kings and the Ducks and the Sharks, they're all they're having garage sales, and then they're picking up other guys that they feel that are going to be a good fit, and they're willing to sign them big money for a couple years. I think it's stupid to be throwing around that kind of dough. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you guys have heard Evander Kane. It sounds like the Sharks are imploding and are pissed off about his betting on hockey games. So, you think he might go the way of like Pete Rose?
I don't know, because they've said he didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. For everybody that I just sent the link to, that's because Ron can't seem to get the link right now. He's going to be on in just a minute.
All right.
So, yeah, he'll be coming on in just a second.
So, yeah, that's a lot of money for a goaltender, especially one that's not really established. I mean, Vassey's making like about 11 mil a season.
Oh, yeah.
But he's the best goalie in the NHL. In fact, he's probably the best goalie on the planet right now. So, okay, Bob's freaking me out here. Wear sleeves.
Yeah. And then I saw that the Red Wings they just signed Philippe Harnick to a 3-year Harnick to 13 million for 3 years. So the Red Wings are signing some players too.
Yeah, that's not bad. You just have to be careful. I think Stevie Y is doing a good job with the Red Wings.
Yeah, I get it.
He's got a lot of cap space to work with that like we didn't. He does. And he's just trying to bring in some support players for his second, third, and fourth lines, things like that. So, yeah. Anyways. Dead air.
Ron's like having a retarded moment or what? He just can't seem to get out.
When isn't he?
Well, this is very true, I guess. I'm going to go with that. So Cooper's praised Taylor Radish, mentioning he wished he had gotten him on ice last season. Lightning's prospect was called up to the taxi squad several times during the previous season, but hasn't made an NHL debut yet. But it looks like he may be playing this year. So Cooper's got his eye on Radish, and I like him. I've seen the kid play. Looks like he knows what he's doing. We'll see what happens there.
He's got some hops. He can skate.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some good moves. I think just his playmaking ability might be suspect.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's going to have to meld with the team, and he's young.
Right.
What are you going to do at that point?
Right.
Here's a great one. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was going to say Corey Perry. They're really high on right now. They're very excited. They love seeing him on the ice. Mm-hmm. And he brings size, but he also brings a skill level that offsets a little bit of what we lost. So I'm kind of excited to watch him and see how he does. I just hope he can get through the season. I mean, when you're 605 years old, 80 games is a lot of games. So
that's a lot of games to play.
Yeah.
So before we go any further, I have to tell you guys about this thing.
Uh-oh.
It's been 3-4 shows now. I keep forgetting to do this. When I got my COVID booster at the VA, one of the nurses there is also on the Tampa Bay Lightning ice crew.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
And when we won the Stanley Cup championship this year, he was out there. And while they were all standing around, Cooper actually dragged them in and said, get in the picture. You're part of this. You're part of the crew. You're part of the Stanley Cup championship. He's like, oh, wow, that's incredible. So when they finished that day, they took some scissors, and everybody got some of these. If you can see this right here.
That's netting.
Is a piece of the net.
That's a piece of net.
Vasilevsky was standing at when they won the Stanley Cup championship.
Oh, my gosh.
Cool, man.
Dude.
The net. So this thing's going to be boxed and framed along with a nice puck.
Hey,
and
just
picture.
Curious.
No, I'm not selling it.
No, what do you think it's
giving it away?
What do you think the net worth on it is?
Oh my God!
Shut up your mouth!
Oh geez, that's a dad joke from hell.
They'll probably trade it for a White Claw, though.
Don't
you.
Start drinking.
You know, Bob, just for
Exactly.
you guys, I almost bought White Claw just for the hell of it. But
I was gonna bring some White Claw on here. What the hell? It'd be fun.
you know
I
what?
don't care.
One of these
White
weeks,
Claw-
we're all gonna drink White Claw, and you're gonna see just how
Oh, no,
good
I don't
it
wanna
is, and
throw up,
you're
and I
just
don't
gonna
wanna grow
stop.
breasts. I don't want to throw up and grow breasts.
No, I'm not drinking White Claw. Sorry.
All right.
Hey,
Here
you know
it
what?
is.
It's gotta be better than this. Somebody was telling me today. Bud Light Seltzer came out with a fall pack. Yeah,
Yep.
so they got Bud Light Seltzer pumpkin spiced
Oh, Jesus.
seltzer beer.
Dude,
Yeah,
just
so-
have a Sam's Oktoberfest. Done.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
Done.
I actually drank a Sam Adams while standing at Epcot in front of the guy that owns Sam Adams. I was so
Nice.
impressed with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very
Hey,
nice.
so, NHL teams, here's the biggest NHL news. NHL allowed teams to begin selling ad space on jerseys during the summer, but they
Yeah.
won't begin showing up on uniforms till the 2022-23 season. The Capitals are believed to be the first franchise in the four major U.S. sports leagues, NFL, MLB, NBA, and NHL, to sell jersey sponsorship to a gambling venture. Major League Soccer incorporated sports gambling sponsors on its jerseys in 2019. Gambling advertisements on uniforms have been commonplace in leagues overseas, but that could be changing in the UK. More mature betting market regulators are looking for ways to reduce gambling's presence in sports. Of course, we're not. A review of the gambling laws by the UK is expected to be released later this year and will reportedly include a ban on gambling ads on jerseys. You know, Ron just can't make it, can he?
Is he still-
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I resent him the thing. 9 of the 20 EPL teams have gambling ads on the front of their jerseys, and NHL teams were restricted to one ad on their jerseys to go along with the helmet, which is a program that began in the 2019-20 season. While teams were prohibited from selling sportsbook ads during the first two seasons of the helmet sponsorship program, the NHL said that gambling ads would be allowed on helmets and jerseys beginning in the 2022-23 season. I figured it'd be monkey knife fight. Those are like the best.
Wow.
They're all over the Bucs Stadium, so I figure they're going to show up on jerseys or something.
Oh my gosh.
Capitals partnership started with Caesars and the regulation guidelines for gambling ads on jerseys. Caesars jumped in as the number one to be on there. They can only be sold in markets where single game sports betting is legal, which is going to be, of course, Vegas and all that kind of stuff, and cannot appear on away uniforms. We don't want the jerseys going to away markets where it's not legal, the chief business officer says. The ad patch extends a historic partnership between Caesars and the Capitals. Yada, yada. So basically, we're going to make deals with gambling ventures now because they're going to pay us and kind of go from there. We'll see what
So
happens.
who did the Lightning pick? Because I know Tampa General's on the helmet.
Yeah, Tampa TGH is on the helmet. I think it's going to stay there. I don't know who's got him right now.
I know this one.
What's
Oh,
that?
Who is it?
I know this one.
What
Who
is it?
The Tampa Bay Lightning, sponsored by Vagisil.
Oh, Jesus. Don't start. Hey, you're so funny.
Oh my god.
So they have started partnerships with several sports books, MGM Resorts, DraftKings, FanDuel, William Hill, PointsBet, and Bally's, among others. We do not know which ones because I think the Dolphins already stole the Vagisil one, so now the
Most
Lightning
likely.
another one. Yes,
Sometimes
what
you
was
just
the
can't
score?
fix stupid.
I know. That's the worst part. Looking at these scores, let's see, because it was bad enough that we lost, and we lost epically shitty today. But oh well. How did your Finns do? 31-20, so close, so close
Yeah,
to
they
the
lost in
Raiders.
overtime.
To the Raiders.
They jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Carr threw a pick six to the slowest guy on the team. I don't know how the hell he scored.
Aha.
I mean, the slowest guy going. Then Gruden goes for it deep in his own territory on a 4th and 1. They don't get it. Dolphins get a short field and go up 14-0. And then from there, it just went downhill.
All right.
The
I'm glad you
Dolphins
brought that
actually
up.
accomplished NFL history today.
Why is that?
They're the first team ever to throw a pass and get a safety against them. They completed a pass to Jalen Waddle 3 yards deep in the end zone. They got tackled for a safety.
Wow, that's
First
stupid.
time it's ever happened in NFL history.
I can see that's not one you want to have.
Wow.
All right, Bob, here we go. So, people have asked me, and I'm going to ask you because I know it. I want to hear your version. Explain a pick six. because a lot of people want to know. It's come up a lot this year.
It's an interception that gets returned for a touchdown.
That's correct. That's
Hence,
basically all
pick,
it is.
interception, 6, touchdown.
Yes. Did everyone know that? See, we learned something new. All right. So since we're talking about rules, I think I'm going to see if I can play this video file real quick. Let's see if it works. Because I got a cool, it's about cross-checking.
Although not a change to the rule, beginning in the 2021-22 season, there will be a stricter enforcement of Rule 59, cross-checking. As the rule is read, cross-checking is the action of using the shaft of the stick between two hands to forcefully check an opponent.
Don't start.
Cross-checking, like many penalties, is a judgment made by an official and is not black and white.
Watch that stick in front, Tyler!
No two plays are exactly the same, and many factors, including placement of the stick, elimination through force, and player embellishment, are considered when judging cross-checking. A stricter enforcement of the cross-checking rule in all areas of the ice is designed to promote offense and reduce injuries. Officials may allow players to use the shaft of the stick to guide or push an opponent without assessing a penalty. However, if the guiding or pushing is judged to be excessive, an interference penalty may be assessed. The following examples are cross-checks around the boards, in open ice, and in front of the net that officials will aim to call as penalties this season. Example 1, around the boards. Example 2, around the boards. Example 3, open ice. Example 4, open ice. Example 5, in front of the net. Example 6, in front of the net. Thank you for your time and enjoy the games ahead.
That's right. I thought you guys might like that. Here, let me see.
Oh, yeah.
This out of here. And oops.
That was terrible.
Wasn't that cool?
What do you mean that was terrible?
We're learning things. If I can figure out how to take the damn thing off.
Part of
That
that's
rule-
hockey. I mean, that's
Okay, that rule is just as bad as the helmet to helmet and the taunting in the NFL. These are grown men playing a kid's sport that getting paid. I get it. You want it to player safety, but these are grown men. They know what they're signing up for.
Yeah, but the problem with this one, and Don, you can back me up on this. And I've been the victim of and have cross-checked people before. When you cross-check somebody, you're skating at them pretty much full speed, or you're slamming your stick into soft parts of their body. And these guys aren't just doing it to try to disrupt them. They're going for body parts. And if you're using that stick as a weapon, it's almost like high sticking or slashing. You bop somebody with that thing, you're going to throw them off their skates. And on a real aggressive team that gets away with that, it makes the game really bad because, and we're guilty of it too. Don't get me wrong. When used excessively, it just turns into a bloodbath. And I have to agree with the refs. This is actually a bad call.
Okay, but hear me out. Game 7, Stanley Cup final. Lightning get called for a questionable cross check. Costs you the game and the cup.
Well, then
you're okay with it?
His mind in that situation.
I mean, you're going to be okay with that?
Well, I'm never okay with that. But
So,
you know,
my biggest thing is, you, in one regard, yes, they're grown adults playing a kid's game, But that's the thing. They're grown adults. They've been trained not to do that.
Yep.
When you're in practice, you practice the skills of the game, and you also have a referee out there during practice who's going to call penalties for you and let you know, hey, you can't do that. Plus placement. So when they cross-check, depending on placement, so like if I skate up to Jeff and he's got the puck and I cross-check him either in the back or like in the hip or something and make him lose control, I'm going to probably get just a 2-minute major. But if I go for his neck or his head, I'm getting a 5-minute. Excuse me. The first one would be a minor. A head one would be a major.
Well, yeah, and if there's blood, of course. But just like Kucherov, when he played with his broken ribs, that was from a cross check.
Yeah.
Sorelli, when he played with a hairline fracture on his hip, that was a cross check. Yeah. These are very, very damaging injuries, and it's like saying, okay, well, football players are great, and I'm not going against anything but here, but I'm just giving an example. Football players are grown men, so why can't you grab them by the horse collar and take them down? It's a really good way to take them off their balance, or even better, grab them by the face mask. When I talk about injuries, yeah, if you trip somebody, okay, were you going for the puck? Were you not? Was it intentional? This and that. When you cross-check someone, that's an intentional. You know what you're doing because you're literally taking your shaft. I thought I'd hear some giggles earlier from that, and literally jamming it into the side of someone or into their body, and that you know what you're doing when you cross-check somebody. Boarding, hey, you may lose control and board somebody, but cross-checking, you know what you're doing. Just saying.
The biggest thing in that the NHL's looking at is the fact that the stick can be used as a weapon. And in the past, it has been used as a weapon.
I'm not saying they're out there Marty McSorleying anybody. Okay, I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying, okay, I get the open ice ones, but more the in front of the net, trying to get a better position or against the board. Those are a little ticky tack. I mean, but if it's an open net breakaway, you're gonna cross check this guy, and obviously that's a blunt intent to stop the dude from having a one-on-one.
Somebody on a breakaway, that's a penalty shot.
The problem is in front of the net. It's probably one of the more dangerous ones because now the guy's going down head first, and the shot could be coming in. Mm-hmm. And I don't know about you, but I've been hit in the face with a puck. Dude, it doesn't feel good at all.
No,
and I'm fully masked up. Where if it hits somebody with just a visor, dude, they're down.
Yep.
I mean, those pucks are getting shot at 100 miles an hour. And now you've cross-checked the dude from behind in front of the net. Here comes the shot, and it smacks him right in the face.
Exactly.
It's not pretty. There's blood everywhere. And usually there's like a broken bone or two, or teeth are missing.
But that's hockey players, right? Teeth.
That is hockey. That is hockey.
I mean, I get that.
Go ahead.
We agree. We agree. It's hockey. But and Eric says I think the only 5-minute major that does not include a 10-minute game misconduct is elbowing. The cross-checking major carries a misconduct. The cross-checking major does carry a misconduct.
Yeah, it does.
Because it is an overt action. And yes, I mean, heck, I've been guilty of it. We've all done it. Even in Pee Wee League, we did it.
Oh, yeah.
But you learn. In fact, the referees, a lot of times, and you, Don, you can back this one up, a lot of times they're out there teaching you how to get away with the penalty. Here's what you do. Don't do this, but you can get away with that. And so you start to learn what you can and can't do.
They'll tell you what you can and can't do.
Yeah. I mean, there's stuff you can do with your stick all day long.
When I'm in the crease, if somebody comes in, I can't just tomahawk them.
That makes hockey a lot more fun.
It's a lot more fun that way, but I can't do that. Yeah. And they'll come up to me and say, no, you can't do that. They're allowed to skate through the crease, but they can't homestead in the crease. And you're not allowed to use because my stick is bigger than everybody's. I'm not allowed to use it like a 2x4 against somebody's head. So
Kyle.
Kyle lost it when you said your stick is bigger than everybody's.
Oh my gosh. Have another White Claw, my friend.
Jeez. All right. So because I promised a couple weeks ago and we running out of time, I'm going to try to keep us on time. It is 30 after. We're off the hockey for a minute unless something pops up because it always does. Let's talk about the Rays. The Rays, champions, clinch the championship. Dun, 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 dun. Here's the bad part. Of course, we won today. We won yesterday. We won the day before. Won the day before that. Lost the day before that, of all things. But, of course, we won on Monday. So, 6 out of 7 games we won. We are in first place. And we're still going to split our damn season. I just don't get it. The Tampa Bay Rays intend to use the postseason to boost their plan to split future seasons between Tampa and Montreal. Matt Silverman appeared on Saturday this week in Rays baseball to discuss the plan that includes putting a sign on one of the outfield walls at Tropicana Field. We're going to add a sign in the right field foul territory with a very simple Tampa Bay Montreal graphic. Especially in the eyes of baseball honest, in October, we want that visible symbol of our plan and our excitement for it. Somebody's excited for it. I'm not. It'll mark the effort subtly, and keep the focus on winning. Ray's idea of splitting home games was first brought forward by team owner Stuart Sternberg, that piece of crap. Oh, hold on. I have something for you there, Mr. Sternberg.
Cheap, lying, no good, rotten,
you.
low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood...
He seems to think this is the only way to keep the team in Tampa.
So they're moving to Montreal?
They're going to split. They had talked about leaving us all the way down. We were going to lose the Rays. But I guess since we are now winning all the time, they're going to try to keep us up here. So
this might be a ploy to get them to build you a stadium, because that junk in over there in St. Pete is not.
I love the Tropicana Field. It is cool in the summer. It is warm on cool spring, fall days. It is dry when it rains. The food is good. It's easy to get around. Yeah, it's old. Okay, put some paint on it. Call it a day, and we still have the best stadium. The problem is the land is worth more than the Rays could generate over the next 10 years. That's the problem. It has nothing to do with the stadium. It has nothing to do with the Rays. It's all about St. Petersburg and their love for money, knowing that we can build some housing and bullcrap stuff there so that people who love the Rays, like me, will have to go to Tampa half the time to see them, or Montreal, which won't happen, to see them up there. It is absolutely pathetic that these guys are all over so much money. Now, they were begging the Rays to come years and years ago. Oh, God, please, we can't wait to have a sports team. And now we're here, and now they don't make the money that they want, and so they're going to trash them. And it's just sad. The Rays are tied to St. Petersburg through 2027. After that, it's going to get ugly. Tropicana Field has been the Rays' home since inaugural season in 1998. They say it's one of the worst Major League Baseball for its aesthetics and poor location within the city. I don't know, you guys. I take 275. I exit on exit 5, take a quick left, quick right, and I'm at the stadium. At the end of the game, I take a right out of the parking lot. It dumps me right on the 275, and I go north. It's impossible to get in or out of the Lightning. It's impossible to get in or out of the Bucs, but it is so easy to get in and out of Tropicana Field. I have no clue why anybody would think this is not a fantastic stadium in a fantastic location, except the people that want all the money. Because the Tampa Bay Rays have clinched their second straight American League East title, with Mike Zunino hitting a go-ahead home run and Brandon Lau later adding a pair of RBI doubles to defeat the Miami Marlins 7-3 on Saturday night. So now we are a American League East champions. Going to pop up and finish the American League, and then go to the World Series and win this time. And then, just like the movie Major League, which I've been citing for years, this city won't know what to do at this point. So it is not pretty. They on a foul pop up to the end, bases loaded for the final out, giving the Rays the chance to celebrate on the field. Earlier in the day, their magic number was cut to 1 when the New York Yankees beat the Boston Red Sox. And we'll talk about them in just a second. And Eric, yeah, I see your comment. I'm not going to put that one up there, but yes, I would love to hear for some of them for the show. We loved having that kind of stuff. Wes Huizenga has proved that the Marlins about 20 years ago that you can buy the World Series and still not fill the building. Well, the Yankees know that too. They've had an issue with that. The Rays sold out the last 3 games, but I don't expect that to continue. It'll continue for the rest of the year because now we're going, postseason. But after that, they'll do the same thing, and people will just be upset, and I'll just hate life because people are jerks taking away my Rays. But what are you going to do? So the Rays are first place, 96 wins, 59 losses for a .619 percentage. Yankees are in second place. Hey, the Yankees made second. Yay. 8 games back from the Tampa Bay Rays. 8 games back, folks. Red Sox are tied with them. 8 games back from us also. Blue Jays are 10 games back. Orioles are 46. They might have a chance. Only 46 games back. Whoop, whoop. White Sox lead the AL Central with the Indians and Tigers behind them. The Astros lead the AL West. The Mariners behind them. Braves are actually NL East top right now. 1.5 games above the Phillies with the Mets right behind them at 9 games back. Oof. Brewers are pretty much going to clinch. Well, they looks like they just clinched the wild card for National League because they are 93 and 62, and the Cardinals are only 7 games back behind them. Now, the Giants and the Dodgers are both doing better than us. 101 games won, 54 games lost for the Giants. Dodgers are only 2 games back behind that at 99 games won, 56 games lost. That is a tough top of the league right there. But then the rest of the league, Padres 23 games back, Rockies 29.5, and the Diamondbacks, they win 51 games back. Now, the powerhouse is currently Dodgers number 1. They went up for number 2, but they just placed their National League MVP on the injured list with a rib fracture. The Bellinger, their pitcher, may be done. It would end unsightly slash line. And the Dodgers, they hope new left fielder Gavin Lux will have his swing back. Who knows? San Francisco Giants ranked number 2, of course, right behind them. 24 instances since August. Dodgers have won a game and not been able to gain any ground on the Giants. So just so you know, the Giants are right on them.
The Giants actually are up. They're up 2 games with 9 to play.
Nice.
And the Dodgers look like they're most likely will probably they've already clinched the top seed of the wild card. We'll see if they get
I think they clinched it.
Well, they have the number 1 seed in the wild card. The number 2 seed in the wild card most likely is going to be to the hottest team in baseball right now, which was the Cardinals. Other than that, really? They won like 13 in a row, 14 in a row, and let's see, yes, the Cardinal, and 6 games left. Like I said, 6 games left.
Well, that's they're 7 games back from the Brewers now.
No, the Brewers won the division. But
actually, the Brewers
they won the division. The Cardinals look like
unless they did it this afternoon.
Yes, they did. Milwaukee's clinched the division. Yeah, Milwaukee has clinched the division, and St. Louis is 6 games up on the Reds and the Phillies to clinch that second wild card spot. So
they'll easily take that. I didn't know the Brewers had finished up because they had clinched the wild card yesterday, but all my stuff didn't update today. Yeah. Wake up, Kyle. What are you doing? Are you sleeping? I'm busy. Yes.
And in the East, the Phillies and the Braves. Phillies and the Braves, 2.5 games out. Yeah. Braves are hanging in there, trying to get that last spot. But those some close division race in baseball. Sorry, Kyle. It's hard to. I know you're taking a nap, but it's some exciting time. End of September, October. That's the hottest time for baseball.
Yeah, and it's too bad Ron's not on here because the Islanders won tonight. The Islanders beat the Rangers 3-0.
He went to the store to get a new sleeveless shirt.
Yeah, he went to buy sleeves to go with his shirt.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know.
He's probably busy sewing them on right
now. Probably. So, since we're talking about the rankings, number 8, Boston Red Sox. Number 9, you want to guess? Who do we hate? The Yankees.
Oh.
Who do we hate? The Yankees. Yes. The Yankees are number 9. The inconsistent Yankees are maintaining a pace in the wild card race with the Red Sox and Blue Jays after a series victory over the Rangers. New York finishes out the season with games against both Boston and Toronto, as well as first place Tampa Bay, who's already clinched. Should be interesting to see what happens there. So, any more baseball? I know you guys don't like baseball, but hey,
I do. I'm a big baseball nut, so
and I
I'm
appreciate
good.
it.
My cousin's a starting pitcher for the Kansas City Royals, and I still don't watch baseball.
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
Dang.
That's the problem. That's a problem. Cousin, it's his third cousin, twice removed. He never met him.
No, actually, it's my godchild. I still don't watch baseball.
You're the godfather to a baseball player. You don't watch baseball.
I am a godfather to a baseball player, and I don't watch baseball.
First of all, well, never mind. You know what?
I don't know how anybody picked me to be a godfather. That's besides the point,
I'm going to be nicer on the show. Yes. And Eric says, get him some tattoo sleeves. I love it.
Eric's not wrong.
Here we go.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
It is time for Kyle's questions. What do you got, Kyle?
All right. So a little bit of everything here. Actually, no. Let's see here. No.
Uh-oh.
So all football.
Thank God you're prepared.
Yeah. All right. Question number 1. What is the highest scoring game in NFL history? Is it going to be between the LA Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs, the Bengals versus the Browns, or was it the Redskins versus the Giants?
The Chiefs and Rams, man. 104. I think it was 104, 105. Like 54-51 was the final score.
Okay.
Is that right?
That's what I'm thinking.
I thought
Saying
it was the Redskins Giants.
Yep, very good.
idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Redskins Giants back in 1966, score of 72-41, Washington over New York for a total of 113 points.
I wasn't alive or thought of back then, so I have no idea.
Yeah, but you like football, so good job.
Let's see. I was in the womb back then. I was watching that. I had a womb with a view when I was watching that game. I was born 5 months later. 4.5 months later. So.
Ron was probably what, like 20 at that age?
Yeah.
And you still couldn't get sleeves.
Yeah, he's still.
He was still gray and bald.
Oh my god.
Ron popped out like that. Yeah.
All right. This one might be a little easier for everybody. Question.
Go ahead.
All right. So question number 2: which football player was the only player to play in both a Super Bowl and a World Series? Is it A, Deion Sanders, B, Bo Jackson, or C, John Elway?
Deion.
Who is
I'm going to say
It's prime time.
That's definitely
Jackson.
Deion.
It's Deion. Prime time.
I think it was Deion.
Coach Prime.
Yes, it's going to be Deion Sanders. He went to the Super Bowl twice, once with the 49ers and also with the Cowboys. Sanders also appeared in the World Series with the Atlanta Braves in 1992.
And he played golf with me at a Dan Marino Classic once.
No kidding.
Yep.
Fun fact. He actually played an NFL game and then the World Series game in the same day.
That's correct.
For one game, they actually did that.
He's a monster. He's just a monster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's a good question, Kyle. Good question. What's your last one?
All right.
Yes.
All right. Question number 3. Which NFL team was given their name on the same day that the NFL was named the National Football League? Was it A, the Chicago Bears, B, the Pittsburgh Steelers, or C, the Cincinnati Bengals?
Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna say the Bears.
Bob?
Bears. Bears.
All right, Jeff?
The Bears.
The Bears. It was. They were given their name on June 24th, 1922, the same day the American Professional Football Association got the name the National Football League, a.k.a. the NFL.
Nice. That's a good one. I like that. By the way,
Nicely
folks, remember you can check us out on StreamYard, Buzzsprout, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Facebook, iHeartRadio, Pandora, TuneIn, Alexa, Overcast, Switch, Castro, Castbox, YouTube, and Podfriend. You can always call us at 727-474-8786, 727-474-8786. So should I pull my radio at 81 degrees in Safety Harbor? Let's hear something from Barry Manilow. Have you guys been listening to my show? Have you heard my show on Tuesday nights? Come on, guys.
It is awesome.
I am, and we were joking about this earlier last week. I am now, again, a syndicated worldwide DJ because we are syndicated. We're on 4 different radio stations. And since we have the internet, we're worldwide. So if you want to check us up, yes. Hey, Ron, Isles up 3-0 over the Rangers. If you were on the show, you could tell us all about it.
Oh,
no, see? In fact, they won. Ron, it's over. It's over.
Does he actually have sleeves on in that picture?
He does. And a collar, too.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
And he's
amazing.
Covering up his bald spot.
Yeah.
That's
so,
impressive.
You guys get a chance. Boss Hog Radio. No rap, no crap. We have a drive time 50s, 60s, 70s, beach, love, and twofers on Tuesday night. Check it out with Captain Jeff.
He's horrible with requests.
I am not horrible with requests. Actually, I had a wonderful guy give me a call 2 weeks in a row now. Make a request for his wife who'd passed away, and he called back, said he danced by the radio, and I'll tell you, it was a little bit of a choke up because nice that we could do something nice for him. Kind of cool.
I'm sorry, I digress. You're not horrible with requests. You're just horrible with my requests. I don't understand why you just won't play Metallica for me, but that's fine.
Oh, yeah, that's 50s, 70s. That fits right in. You know, Metallica, Bee Gees, Four Tops, Slayer, Five Finger Death Punch. Sure, all over it. All over it. All right,
so is this 1170 a.m., 1330 a.m., and
yes, it is.
1360 a.m.?
That's correct.
All right.
We are AM. However, they have a Boss Hog Radio app.
That's what I use.
Put it on your phone, and you can listen anywhere, anytime. It's just like I will in my new car.
Whose yellow truck is this?
Oh, that's the Boss Hog truck. Isn't that cool?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a family radio station, so you can pretty much play what you want. You have free range, which is really kind of cool.
You can't have Ron on there.
Yeah, no cussing, no rap, no crap, but that's all right. We still have a good time. You still have to follow the rules of radio. FCC rules apply there, which don't always apply here. Speaking of FCC rules that don't apply here, make sure you check us out on YouTube for the BayLink Sports After Show, starting 10 minutes after this show. After shows where things get a little bit blue. That's why they're not on Facebook, because I don't want to go to Facebook jail again. I have spent so much time in Facebook jail this last couple months. I don't want to go back. It's not fun in Facebook jail. They're mean to me. I hate it.
Don't do anything on Facebook.
Here's the problem, Don. I am getting gigged for posts I made 3 years ago.
What?
Yep.
What the hell?
That's happening on Facebook. It's happening on Instagram. Yep.
Really?
They're starting to dig deep into people's profiles now.
Yeah. What the hell?
They got a warrant?
It's like harassment. Well, no, because when you sign up for Facebook, you click that little I agree, and one of the things is we can do whatever the hell we want, and that's the saddest part.
Wow.
Mark Zuckerberg, he owns us. All right, so I know it is time this year. It's that kind of time. Football. The Buccaneers lost today, 34. Oh, no, that was the Titans game. We sucked back then, too. We lost today. It sucked. The Rams they handed us our hat. It's just kind of sad all the way around. We beat the Falcons 48-25. But, we have a caller. Oh, no, we don't.
Is it Ron?
Probably.
Everybody be on your best behavior.
I got 2 phones ringing at once, and I have no idea who called on my Skype. Let's see. Missed call today. We'll send it back. I don't know. It's not working. Hey, if you tried to call, give us a call back, and if you're a spammer, don't call. We don't want you. But hey, it's kind of funny. My phone starts vibrating. I'm looking at this one over here. This one's got an unlisted number from California. I know that's a spam. I got it over here. I got this thing ringing. Don't know who it is. Who knows if it's a spam, but that's all right. That's what we do here. Howard Stern Show, if you're listening, if you want to call with your messed up calls, I wouldn't mind being on that show. No big deal. The Buccaneers beat the Texans August 28th, beat the Cowboys on the 9th, beat the Falcons on the 19th, and then lost today epically bad. We play again October 3rd, playing the Patriots.
At the Patriots, which would be a lot of fun just to watch those guys. I look
Brady
forward
to coming home.
That's right. And then we take on the Dolphins Sunday, October 10th, 1 p.m. Looks like it's going to be a fun game. I can't wait. Can you, Bob?
No, it's going to be another Dolphin loss. No big deal.
Are you working it?
Don't know yet. I haven't
All right,
found
well, if you
out.
are, you're staying with me, right?
I thought you were out of town.
No, that's true. Yeah, you can't stay with Lisa. Am I out of town? Yeah, I'm out of town. This blows. I'll tell you what. It's going to be annoying.
Why do you keep buying all these tickets and then you leave and go out of town and give them away?
The season ticket comes with all of them. Unfortunately, you can't just say, I want 6 of the 7. I want them all. You just get them all. Then when you can't make it, you can't make it. The Bills are on top right now. Dolphins right behind them. Patriots. None of this matters. The only thing that's good is I got all the. Hey, you guys talk a second. Let me find out who this is.
Well, let's see.
We got Big Dan.
Well, let's see. If I would have told you after 3 weeks that the 2-time appearance and 1 Super Bowl champion and Bob's and our AFC contending Super Bowl, one half of our Super Bowl picks would be in last place in the division after 3 weeks. Chiefs lose to the Chargers at home 30-24. And with the Raiders winning and the Broncos winning, the Raiders are in first place. And the Patrick Mahomes, for the first time in his career since 2015, they're in last place. They're the division. They're 1-2. I know it's still early, but if history does not have a good side for the losing team of the Super Bowl, I Googled it up later on, and I saw 24 says out of the 54 Super Bowls, 37 of them, nearly 70% made the playoffs the following season. 24 were eliminated in the wild or card or the divisional round. Only 5 actually made it to the Super Bowl and lost it again. 5 made it to the conference championship. Only 3 ever won the Super Bowl after losing it the previous year. 17 teams missed the playoffs. 11 had a losing record. Only 4 had a winning record, and 2 actually finished dead even. Now, with the new schedule, that's going to still stay the same. The 49ers last year went 6-10 when they lost to the Chiefs. So we were out 2 big key defenders. Patrick Mahomes had two bad turnovers. Plus, they had 3 turnovers in the first half, 1 in the second half. They're down 14-0 early. They made it a game, but their defense just can't stop anybody. We could run. I think I could. Jeff, you could probably run through that defense the way they tackle.
Dude, I can't run to the ice cream shop right now.
I mean, that's all. That's all I got with the Chiefs.
People say you only run twice. You run to the bathroom, you run to the fridge, or you run if a bear's chasing you. I'll just let the bear take me at this point.
Oh, wow.
I still wouldn't fret too much about the Chiefs. They still have such offensive talent that they could get into a playoff game and win 48-45. I mean, they could just
don't forget.
You're not going to see Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumble twice like he did today. Mahomes threw 2 interceptions. Just things like that.
He'll fumble the ball. And it feels like Mahomes is okay. During the Super Bowl, he was trying everything and anything to make a play. I get it. That's the last game of the season, and it's the championship game. But this year, I mean, the last 3 weeks, it feels like okay. Sometimes you might not have to make that play. Check it down. And it was just hard. I couldn't figure that out.
So, you guys, this is the other half of Sports Daddy TV. Anybody know about this one?
That is correct.
So who is this? Who we got on the call today?
This is Joey Two Wallet from California, your apparent spam caller.
Outstanding.
Hey,
Oh,
I know who this is.
You know this guy?
I know who this guy is.
All right.
It's my other co-host from Sports Daddy TV.
So are you happy with the Rays win this year? No?
Is he there?
I don't know.
The Rays?
Yeah, you know those Tampa Bay, the AL League champions?
Tampa Bay, something you guys don't know about on the West Coast.
Hey.
Hey.
Big.
You're not there. You go, lost you.
Somebody's having an issue.
California today. I'm sorry. Well, I got full bars here, so we're good.
He lives in the.
Yeah, I have full bars too.
Do you? I don't know what happened. Who knows?
So who won the Seattle game?
Yeah.
Seattle
When it comes
lost.
to Sports Daddy,
Seattle lost?
I am the football
they won it
guy.
too.
Daniel is definitely the baseball guy.
Ah. See, Daniel is calling you out.
Oh, I know. That's fine. So what's up, Two Wallets? What's your question?
Yeah.
Daniel's been telling me about this show that you guys got going, and I decided to turn it on tonight.
See, it's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Yes, it is.
if you sweet talk Daniel real well, we can always jump you on this show. We're looking for good talent that can talk about sports and knows what the heck they're talking about. Unfortunately, I have Bob, but you know, hey, do what I can. Right, Bob? I love you, Bob. You know I do. The problem at the moment, Joey, is we are getting ready to wrap this show. We got 4 minutes to go. So I'm going to go ahead and start with you. Do you have anything you want to say to buy until next time when you call in earlier?
Yeah, I did have a question.
Sure.
For your man, Kyle, who called out my tag team partner, how do you feel, I guess all of you guys, since I'm assuming you guys are all Tampa Bay fans, about Tampa Bay looking really, really old in the tooth against who we assume is going to be the new Super Bowl champs coming up here? The LA Rams, and I'm not a fan.
Okay, yeah, that was a pretty bad game today. I think that we decided that LA has had so many problems with wildfires and all these other things going on that, and you have a shitty governor, that we go ahead and give you a game because you don't have Ron DeSantis and California is just a pit. So Tampa Bay, because we are Tampa Bay and we're nice to other people, we give them one win. We give the Yankees a win here and there. We give the Rams a win here and there. You know how it goes. But we appreciate you showing up.
Community.
That's right. You
care about
you guys showing up to our town. You know, because when we show up, we'll give you a game.
Hey.
So when you get back, give us a game.
I just want to say thank you for answering my phone call, and I know it's late, but I'm a Tennessee Titan fan. I'm certain we'll see some of y'all standing up.
You guys hear that squeal? Oh, wait. Never it's a Rick and Morty sound.
He's a what? A Houston Oilers fan?
Derrick Henry just stepped on somebody else trying to get over here.
I know. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. All right. Yes. Hey, thanks for calling in. We're going to get you on the show. I'll talk to Daniel, and we'll get you set up. We'll just kick Ron out because Ron doesn't show up.
The talent and the brains is over there. Daniel never gets enough credit for what he does and how he does it.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for years. I just always bring energy. That man is the smarts. I just say, let's go.
Oh, yeah. He knows what he's doing. We're glad to have him on here. That's definitely an asset. And
Except
I
for
say
when
asset.
it comes to video.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Exactly.
Technicalities.
I'm going to let you cut so we can finish up this show. But thanks for calling in, and we'll talk to you hopefully next week. All right, brother.
All right, you gentlemen have a great evening.
Yep, thanks.
Take care.
All right, Daniel, since callers are talking about great things about how awesome you are, you got it with the first 30 seconds. What you got?
The 30 seconds is hopefully we'll see the Dodgers try to get their 9th straight division championship. Hopefully, with, like I said, with 6 games to go. Come on, I have my fingers crossed. I didn't lose faith on my Chiefs, but 3-0 Raiders just really hurt.
Yes, it did. That's kind of hard right there. Let's keep our football going. Bob, what you got, my friend?
First of all, the Raiders are a fraud. They're terrible. You don't have to worry about them. But my 30 seconds, just want to report back after our vote last week about Jeff sponsoring a holiday party with wings and beer for all of us.
Yep.
Jeff has gratefully agreed to do it. So
That's
we are all having wings and beer on Mr. Jeff Snyder. Yay!
And I told my son the same thing. If you guys are willing to drive down here or drive over here or however you get here, I will
If
be
it means free
supplying
wings and
the
beer, we're
wings
driving
and
there.
the beer.
Hey, go ahead.
I'll bring the wrench.
And
No,
if
you
it's
won't.
too late, to go home, you guys can crash here and head out in the morning. I don't care. So
Go ahead
yeah,
and
we're
tell
gonna
them the
plan
date.
on that
We
around
set a
holiday
date.
time.
We already
All
set a
right.
date.
When is the date? 27th of November.
27th of November.
So the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Yay! So make your plans. That's when it's going to be, the 27th of December. Our December show on the 27th will be live from the Safety Harbor Studios with everybody here sitting having a good time. Looking forward to it. So
November 27th is a Saturday, by the way.
November 28th is going to be our show live. Safety Harbor. Oh, dicks. See what happened? Hell, I spent
That
the whole
was
day
nice. That
Friday
was
thinking it
quick.
was- I spent the whole day Friday thinking it was Thursday,
It's
so I
fine.
mean it's not really helping out. I didn't even know what the hell day it is anymore. All right, so Don,
Talk
give
to
us
me.
your wisdom.
So we're getting ready for true puck drop here in about 10 days less.
Something like that.
We're already in the throes of camps, and we're already in the throes of our boys are going to be skeeting hard to bring it back. Lord Stanley likes the warm weather, and unlike Tom Brady, who throws the trophy into the drink, that's kind of hard to do with Lord Stanley. So,
Yeah,
anyways,
you just dent it instead.
yeah, we just dent it
Thank you, Patty.
instead and send it back to Toronto to get
Right
fixed.
back there, exactly.
But other than that, I think everything's flushed out. I think everything's ready. I think we have a nice team, a good mix of experience and young guys. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. So,
Definitely.
yeah,
It's going to be a great year. Looking
it's going to be a
forward
good
to
year.
it. All right, my friend, my son, you get the final out today. What you got, Kyle?
All right. Yeah, I'm going to end with a fun fact. Fun fact for everybody. After winning the Stanley Cup back in 1924, the Montreal Canadiens players drove to their victory party with the trophy in the trunk of their car. When the car got a flat, they removed the cup to get a spare tire. Once they changed the tire, they forgot all about Lord Stanley and left it
And
behind
left
in
him.
the snowbank.
Yes, they
Later
did.
that night, they realized what they had done and returned to get the trophy. And luckily, it was still there and nobody took it.
Amazing. I would be having
Looking
a
forward to
Stanley
Thursday.
Cup. Yeah, I'd be having a Stanley Cup in my house if I found that thing on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Sorry. eBay, $100,000. Let's go, right?
That's right.
So, here, real quick question.
Yes.
Just one.
What?
Who is the first American team to win the Stanley Cup, and in what year?
The Tampa Bay Lightning,
No.
2020.
Nice try. Seattle Metropolitans, 1916.
Seattle Metropolitans, 1960.
Thank
How
you,
old
Don,
were you,
for
Don?
taking question number 1 away from next week.
John, how old were you did you watch that game live? No, that's right. Ron
Did I
Pittsburgh
watch
did,
that game live? Thanks.
That's right. Ron did for sure. We know that. All right. It's me. Folks, this is BayLink Sports every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Come on, listen in. Have a good time. You can always catch us later on most of the major podcast forums. And if you'd like to hear it get a little bit crazy, check us out in about 5 minutes, since we ran a little bit late on this one. We're going to be having BayLink Sports After Hours After Show. And anything can happen. You can watch somebody cry or at least stomp their feet. Who knows what's going to happen? But remember, it's only on YouTube Live, and it will be recorded on YouTube. But you can't watch it on Facebook because Facebook doesn't like us. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great time. You guys, I'll see you in about 5 minutes.